Hey guys, my guest today is a Canadian actress and improv expert, Tracy Rowland. She's been on the show a few times and it's always good to have her on. But before we get started, Tracy was calling in over Skype while she was driving her car, so you're going to hear some noise in the background. And unfortunately, there's also an echo when I talk at some point in the recording. I think she put me on speakerphone or something. So that's why today's episode is so short. I was hoping to have another guest on today that I was going to have right after my call with Tracy to kind of make the show a little longer, but that fell through at the last minute. Today has not been my day. It was a fun episode though, and I hope you guys like it. I'll be back on Monday with more international guests as the guys from the Cave Crew radio show make their debut on the podcast. I've been on their show a few times and have always had fun, so Monday's episode should be really good. Until then, if you want to email me, send it to jason@wedon'thavecookies.com. You can also call 929-266-9342 and leave a voicemail. I always love hearing from you guys. Here's the show.
Welcome to We Don't Have Cookies Dumbass of the Year edition with your host, Jason Marshall.
International Podcast Month continues here on We Don't Have Cookies. Today I have a returning guest. She's an actress and an improvisational expert. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Calling in from her car is the one and only Tracy Rowland. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'll take improvisational expert.
Is that a word, improvisational?
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
better than improver. I don't know. There's certain words that my business partner Dwayne and I don't like. Improver is one of them. We also don't like skit. We like sketch. I don't know why.
Well, last time you were on the show, you hinted at a major TV commercial you might be in. Are you able to talk about that yet?
I am. It's
Awesome.
online now. Yeah, I landed a Kia commercial, a Kia car company. Yay!
That's great.
So, you know the adorable hamsters that they have in a lot of their car ads?
Uh-huh.
They have a new car coming out called the Kia Soul Turbo, and they have this new ad with a baby hamster that escapes from the hospital. There's all kinds of people in it, but I am one of many. I am the cook that the hamster runs by in the kitchen. So,
Nice.
yeah, that is me. If you blink, you will miss me.
Is it online yet?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's the Kia Soul Hamster New Arrival, I think it's called.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun. It's fun. A bunch of people I know are in it, and so yeah, it was great fun. And now I can't do any car commercials, so yay, Kia!
Well, I'll have that up on the Facebook page and on the website so people can check that out. That's pretty nice.
That's awesome.
We're tying up some loose ends on today's show, and I don't know if anybody gives a shit about this loose end, but I ended up buying one of the toilet seats in the hotel room in Pennsylvania that I ended up talking to you about. It wasn't the actual toilet seat from the hotel room. It was the the ones that slowly close.
Yes.
I never seen one like that. And then when I talked to
I
you
have
about
one.
it, yeah, so I went out and I bought one and I love it.
I would hope, though, that it wasn't the toilet seat from the hotel, because, there's used, and then there's used toilet seat, and then there's used hotel toilet seat used.
I got a hell of a deal on that used hotel toilet seat.
For you, $3.
The maid said I could just keep it.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
That would be so disgusting.
You would. You know what? I would hope not. That's what I would hope.
Well, yeah.
Get the toilet seat. It's very easy to disinfect. It should be spotless clean after they disinfect it. But in reality, we've all seen the TV shows where they go in and do the blue light or the black light, and they look at everybody's DNA all over stuff. Yeah, we know the reality.
If you brought home a toilet seat from your vacation, would you assume that you had a great vacation or a bad vacation?
I would assume that I had a shitty vacation. But she's here all week. Try the veal. Don't try veal. Veal is cruel. No, I don't know. I mean, I guess if it was like a Walt Disney toilet seat, like Mickey Mouse with Mickey ears out the side. Although I don't know that I want to see through Mickey's face. I just don't know.
Yeah, I was going to ask what the hole would be.
I guess like it'd be his mouth, I suppose.
Yeah.
It would be the only option.
That or it could be his nose and his mouth is part of the bowl. It depends how they structure it.
That's true. But then you'd have to have ears sticking out the side. So, like, would the ears be where your legs are? Would they be further at the back where your butt is normally?
I guess they could be further back. So if you're constipated, you got some little handles that you can hold on to while you strain.
It's a good training seat for kids. They can hold on so they don't fall through.
If any graphic designers are listening to this episode, I want you to send me a couple of sketches with Disney toilet seats.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it was that episode. It might have been the last one that you were on. We were talking about CNN running a weird hit piece on Trump about how his strange love for meatloaf. I guess it's not strange. You can love any kind of food, but they did like a 5-minute piece making fun of him for liking meatloaf. And we said we were going to have a little meatloaf competition where I would make Donald Trump's mother's meatloaf because for whatever reason they showed the recipe on the screen. And I took a screenshot of it. Well, we ended up making that.
Okay.
It was delicious. And now we have it about once a month.
Are you kidding me?
And I've always hated meatloaf. I don't know if I've told you the story, but when me and my wife first got married, I told her that I wanted her to make me some meatloaf because I hadn't had it in so long. And she did, and I hated it. And she's never made meatloaf since.
Yeah.
So we made this. She loved it. My kid loved it. I loved it. And now we have it every month. So Donald Trump has sold me on meatloaf somehow.
Make meatloaf great again. I don't know. You know, even a broken watch is right twice a day. So, you know, Donald Trump knows meatloaf, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, no, Donald Trump's mother knows meatloaf. Donald Trump has no claim to that recipe.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. All the credit goes out to his mom. So kudos to her. It's great meatloaf.
Mrs. Trump. Mrs. Trump, I guess.
Well, we have a this or that scenario from our friends over at the This or That podcast. The scenario is it better to be surrounded by friends and family and strangers when you either spontaneously poop on yourself or lose all your clothes?
I think probably poop on myself right there. That is nightmare sleep before I have to give a presentation night. And nowadays with the advent of like camera phones and stuff, I think if you poop yourself, you may be able to hide it for a bit, you know?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But I think losing all your clothes, there's no hiding that. Yeah,
that's true. And last time you were on the show, I think they had a bathroom-related scenario that you and Dwayne went over.
What is the deal with that? Like, are you choosing those particularly for us, or is it just timing?
No, it's just timing. I go right in the row of order they release their episodes in, and it just happens to fall on you every time.
So I just have shitty timing, is what we're saying. It is the All About Shit show. Da-da. Hopefully you're allowed to swear on yours, or you'll just have to beat me. Okay, good. I never remember that, and I'm like, well, there's such a thing as a beep, so he'll let me know.
It's been a running theme throughout the month, well, particularly last month, and it stems from another show called Cave Crew Radio. I was on their show. They started talking about bagged milk. In America, we don't have such a thing. But the host is from Canada, and the other guy who's a host is from the UK. They both have bagged milk.
Yeah.
Do you have bagged milk from the part of Canada you're from?
Yep. As far as I know, I think it's ubiquitous in Canada. You get 4 liters of milk in 3 bags in one big over bag. I mean, we had that when I was a kid in Quebec, and we have that now.
So this is all throughout Canada.
Toronto. As far as I know, I mean, I would love to be corrected if there's parts of Canada where that's not available. But yeah, absolutely. It, as far as I'm concerned, it creates a lot less waste.
I just never heard of it. And all the people I've talked to around the world, they haven't heard of it yet either. So
Really?
maybe it's going to catch on, though.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, what I would love to know, and I always think about this stuff because I have an environmental science degree, so I always think about the recyclability of products. So I wonder when I see various different plastic products, which one is actually better? Like you look at the jug and you go, okay, that's a lot of extra plastic compared to 3 thin plastic bags with an over plastic bag and a little twist tie basically for the neck. But at the same time, I don't know if the plastic bags are more recyclable than the plastic jug. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said there's 3 of them in one bag, right?
Yeah, because it's 4 liters. I don't even know how many quarts that is. I honestly don't know the other measurements. But it's 4 liters of milk in one big bag. And then inside that bag are 3 smaller bags, which are about the size of, somewhere between the size of your arm and the size of your thigh, depending on your size. They're about 8 or 9 inches tall, and then they're tall and skinny.
Can you send me a picture of that for the Facebook page?
Sure. I can also send you a milk jug because I guess that's something you guys don't have in the States either then, is our like standard milk jug.
Yeah, probably not. We just have a gallon jug that we get at the grocery store here.
Oh yeah, no, we have there's a jug that holds the bag so that you can have it upright and be able to pour out of it because it's a plastic bag. It's not exactly easy to pour out of.
Right.
So you put the bag in this jug that holds it upright, and then you snip off the corner and you pour out of the corner of the bag. See, this is amazing. These things I didn't know you guys don't have. There are some people, especially if they're in like the milk business, they make a cutter for milk bags. It's got a little razor blade that's in a protected sheath that they will then put like marketing materials on it. So it's like a thing that you give away to people that has your company name on it.
Really?
Yeah, and then usually it has like a magnet on it or something so it sits on your fridge.
That's fascinating. I've never heard of that.
I had no idea this was not a thing in the U.S. Okay, I will send you all the pictures.
Yeah, I've kind of changed my mind on the picture thing. I would like for you to do a little vlog where you pick out the milk and then you go home and you show us how this works.
Okay, I will show you because I have a bag of milk at home that has 2 bags left in it and one is already in the container. So I will empty that bag and then I will show you how you fill your milk jug. This is also something that will be useful for men in Canada who know damn well how to fill the milk bag, but they don't because once it's empty, they just leave it there and put it back in the fridge. It's like the damn toilet paper roll.
I was going to ask if this is like leaving the seat up over there.
Yes, it is just like that. It's like leaving one little scrap of paper left on the toilet paper roll. It's like people will leave a drag they'll be like, oh no, I'm not going to have cereal because they don't want to change the milk bag. Can you tell this is an issue I have? Trigger.
It sounds like it might be.
Give me a trigger warning. It'll be like it'll be a vlog for Americans and Canadian men. You're gonna get like write-ins of people going, Texas.
Well, the last thing we're going to get into today is a little segment called Sweet or Psychotic. I haven't done this in a while. It's about a man whose mugshot lands him a modeling job. Is it sweet that a modeling agency is willing to give this criminal a better life, or is it psychotic that a modeling agency is combing through people's mugshots?
I'm going to go with psychotic that they're going through mugshots. However, I think I always have clarifying questions with you. My question is, what was the mugshot for? Because, number one, innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
Mugshots happen before you're proven guilty. So the guy may not have done what he's been accused of doing. So, if he was accused of, I don't know, petty theft, like he stole milk to pay because his baby needed to eat, then I'd be like, that is sweet because you are like putting money into the pocket of a poor person who really needs it to feed their family. But if it's like a guy who has a drug habit, I don't know that you want to put them into modeling because that's like going, here's the money. Oh, and a room full of people that do drugs. all the time. Here you go. You already have a problem.
Well, I looked it up while you were talking about that, and apparently the thing that really drew them to this guy is he has 2 different color eyes. I think that could be solved with context, whether you want them the same or want them different. But,
yeah, airbrush.
Yeah. But he was arrested for possessing a stolen vehicle and eluding arrest.
Okay. In those cases, often not a case of, well, I didn't do it because you're in the stolen car and then you took off from the cops. I'm going to go with a little bit psychotic. I want to know, it's probably, what's her name? Dickerson. Does she still do modeling stuff? Angie Dickerson, was that her name?
I don't know.
She had like a reality show for a while. She's a really gorgeous woman. Eventually owned her own modeling agency. Really smart too. Like not just relying on her modeling career forever because, you know, your looks don't last forever. I don't care how much plastic surgery you have. And, yeah, she built up like this modeling studio and had like clients and things like that. But she was also a little bit strange at times. So who knows? Maybe it's her modeling company. But I'm going to go with, on the whole, given now what we know, I'm going to go with psychotic. That is psychotic.
Yeah. And ironically enough, his last name is Lucky.
Well, you know what? I don't know if that's ironic. I mean, the guy stole a car. Oh, well, no, they did catch him. Otherwise, there'd be no mugshot. Wow, I just, like, totally had a blonde moment there. Because it was like, well, he's been arrested for evading arrest, so he got away. No, dum-dums. They wouldn't have a mugshot if they got away. Never mind. Yeah, okay. It is ironic. I agree. Can we just delete this? No, it's okay. Keep it in. People should know how stupid I am at times. I have my opinions, and I'm an idiot at times. My father always said, Tracy, how can you be so smart in school and so dumb in life? I am like the poster child for issues with common sense. They've gotten fewer and fewer between as I've gotten older, but yeah.
Well, you're traveling today, so I'm going to keep this short. Is there anything you want to plug before we go?
If anybody happens to be in the Toronto area, every Monday night we have a drop-in improv class. It's super fun at 6:30 to 8 o'clock, and it's only $6 your first time, $5 when you come back, and that's Canadian, so I don't know if that's like $1.50 American or something right now. Yeah, and then we have a show after that you can come and put your name in the bucket. So if you're in the Toronto area and you're looking for something to do, go check out WINProv. Win as in winning, as in like Charlie Sheen, WINProv.
Sounds good, and I'll have a link to that in the show notes so people can check that out. I want to thank you for coming on today. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully I'll have you on next month for the Canadian Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, that's right. That would be good.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me. It's always a blast.
Thanks for listening. Tell your friends about the show and leave a review. See you next time.
Losing all your clothes? There's no hiding that.